Hi everyone, RC Heli Guy here. Hope you've all had a brilliant Christmas and are really looking forward to the new year. It's just a quick video, more than anything, just to say thank you so much to all the subscribers that have subscribed to my channel. I have just hit 100, well, I'm on 104. Really happy with myself with regards to that. I hope I've helped some people out there. I myself am still new to the hobby. I just love the hobby. If I can help anybody in any way, I will. So please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, put any comments, negative or positive. Positive, please. I'll get back to you. Over the Christmas period, for Christmas, my partner, bless her, put the biggest smile on my face known. She purchased me this ec145 fuselage, scale fuselage. Pretty easy to put on, very few minor little adjustments needed. Had to take off on the original Eva, had to take off the tail boom, take out the tail. There was 4 little pre-mounted little holes in the bottom for the landing skid. I just had to bore those out a little bit, make them a little bit bigger. I think it's because they bore them out when they cast it and then paint it. So the paint obviously gets in there. Popped it all in, threaded through. There was a little, it's just on the rudder, just here, this little silver bracket here. So when you, if anybody does purchase this, don't get me wrong, I would strongly recommend it. There is no downfall to this. Only very little minor things which are expected in castings of products. This little rudder metal stabilizer bar here has 2 little screws on the back. Put it on first before you put your rudder on. Look down the line of your tail and make sure that that sits vertical, not slightly bent, vertical. First of all, I put mine on, something clicked in my head, said just make sure that that's vertical, and it was ever so slightly off. It's just to do with the mould that runs through. All I had to do was grab 2 sets of pliers and I very slightly bent that little bracket 2 millimeters, put it all back together, sits bang vertical, no issues whatsoever. So yeah, just took the landing skid off of the M2 Evo, basically just screwed it all in. I watched a few videos. Some people take the heads off, some people don't. I chose not to. I wouldn't recommend taking the head off because you just generally do not need to do that. It does slot in there quite easily. You just come with the main frame of the Evo at an angle in, and that's it. Your wire for your tail that runs through on the inside doesn't really have a connecting like little bracket or something. It would be good if they did do that. All I've done on the inside was just put a little bit of tape on the inside to keep the wire away from the running motor, which works absolutely fine. I've not been out and flown it. The weather in the UK, especially where I am down south, is really bad at the moment. Gutted about that, but it is what it is. Got to be safe, don't want to fly it in high winds. I have spooled it up outside on the floor but not taken off because the winds are really high. Left it running for a few minutes just to make sure that none of the wires were rubbing or touching or anything was overheating. Basically everything's absolutely fine. So absolutely brilliant little scale. Oh, there we go with the T-Rex. Absolutely brilliant scale looking heli. The face is all magnetic. If anybody does want to purchase this and you live in the UK, we live abroad. If you live abroad, you've got microheli, as stated on the side, microheli. If you're somewhere in the United States, Japan, Asia, anywhere like that, you'd probably get it from microheli pretty quick. If you're in the UK, such as myself, and you want a couple of day delivery, you will get this from Midland Helicopters. They are running out. It seems to be quite popular within the M2s. They've got them in stock. Not all colours, they do this in a variety of colours. They do it in like a green, they do it in a yellow, and they do it in a blue. So there's all different sort of colours that you can get with it. The landing skids, if you were to break them, you can purchase them from Midland Helicopters on their own. They're only like £12–13, which is bloody brilliant. But yeah, apart from that, it's just phenomenal. I've got these three headers. I've got my M1, M2 obviously, and the 450 Dominator, which is very new to me. I just wanted one scale helicopter. One. I've got one. The M2. I didn't want to go scale with the bigger size or the smaller size. The smaller because it's a little bit too small to see. This for me is mainly learning all of my 3D maneuvers and stuff because it's so cheap to fix, but yet it's so reliable. If it hits the ground, I'm not going to say 9 times out of 10, but if it hits the ground, most of the time you'll get away with next to nothing being replaced. If you needed to replace anything like the tail boom on the M1, you get back a 2, I think about 4 or 5 quid, can't go wrong. The main motor, if that was to go, it's like £20. Tail, £15. Blades, a set, 6 quid. Links, like £3–4 a packet. It's just so cheap. I've got so many spares for my M1 and the M2. I've got 2 of everything basically. The only thing I haven't got is the motors, main motor, tail motor, and the ECU boards. The only thing I haven't got for any of my M1 and M2s. Everything else, I've got 2 of everything. Just in case I need it, I'm out in the field, and quickly put it back on, back up flying, away I'll go. The Align T-Rex 450 LP Dominator, to me is very, very new. I have only flown or hovered this once for 2 batteries. Safety cautious, low winds. This time of the year, you can appreciate not very low winds whatsoever. But I have done a couple of upgrades. I drove all the way to Slough, went and saw ec145 models in Slough. Phenomenal guy, his name is Raj. Lovely, lovely guy, really, really knowledgeable, helps me out a big deal. He recommended I go for these 360mm blades instead of the 325mm blades that were originally on it. That just gives me, in my style of flying, which isn't heavy 3D, a bit more stability because I'm covering more air, so I've got more stability in the air. I've replaced these stabilizer linkages. They used to be plastic. I've replaced them for metal because they're a bit more rigid. There's less flex in it, so that adds to the stability. Also, if I were to crash, the likelihood is they may bend or break. Less likely if I've got the metal ones. As you may have seen also in my video, I used to have the yellow canopy. Do still have the yellow canopy, love it. But I opted for the green. I put the green canopy on and purchased that. I also purchased some other spares for it, linkages, feathering shafts, main shafts, tail boom, rear rudder, gears, linkages, ball joints, all that sort of stuff, bearings. Don't get me wrong, I did spend a bit of money, but I just wanted to have all the spares for when the weather picks up a bit and I get a bit more in depth with the helicopter itself. Still flying with the Radio Master Zorro, 4-in-1, phenomenal transmitter. I have, for Christmas, my partner, bless her, she did spoil me this year. She is a keeper, she's a lovely girl. She bought me the Radio Master TX16S Mark II. I haven't had the time to sit down, remake models, look into remaking models. Like I say, I am very new myself still, so I need to learn to look into creating models, etc. These 2 helis I bought as a ready to fly. This one isn't almost ready to fly because you have to put the tail boom in, but it does come with a transmitter, which is what I will be using just to get comfortable with it. I use the A10 transmitter, which is currently up there. So yeah, like I say, it was just a quick video just to say that I am still here. I know I haven't done a video in quite a while because the weather, like I say, is really poor. Fingers crossed it does pick up soon. Fingers crossed. I am so anxious to get out with these guys. It's unreal. Like I always say, anybody new to the hobby, sim, keep on that simulator. Get comfortable with the simulator. Don't let it get to you that it is boring and daunting sometimes, because it is, but just stick with it. The rewards massively pay off when you do get to go out on the field. So yeah, have a great new year, everybody. Like I say, please hit the like button, leave any comments, positive or negative, preferably positive would be great, and subscribe. Much appreciated. All the best, and I will speak to you all in the new year. Take care. RC Heli Guy. Thank you.